What if I told you that you never had to film another video again and you could still post 30, 60, even 90 videos a month at a higher quality than what you're producing today? That you could run 40 fresh ad creatives every single month without ever stepping in front of a camera? That you could build an entire 40 video course in 2 weeks instead of 2 months? Sounds impossible, right? Well, it's not. It's exactly what my clients are doing in 2026 to generate millions of impressions, double revenue, and scale their brands while never filming another second of content. So that video that you just watched was actually my AI avatar, and you probably didn't realize it. So by the end of this video, you'll have a clear picture of the three main ways AI avatars are being used to grow real businesses in 2026 and have the exact process to build your own, exactly like that video I just made. But first, let's break down what an AI avatar actually is. At the end of the day, an AI avatar is your digital replica. It looks like you, it sounds like you, and it talks on camera at scale. But you never have to film a single second of footage. You just build it once and you can use it forever. I'm gonna break down three use cases for AI avatars that I personally have implemented for myself and my paying clients. The first one being organic content at scale. Look, all you're doing is pretty much creating 30 to 90 high quality videos per month for your personal brand. You can post this across Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, LinkedIn, whatever it may be. Now, why does that actually matter? It's because social media is the number one lever to pull in 2026, and your daily presence compounds organic reach with month over month consistent posting. If you try to record content consistently, you can, and it works, but you're going to burn out very quickly having to constantly get ready, constantly show up and set up your camera, and then record the content. And consistency is the entire game. So using an AI avatar allows you to avoid filming in the exhaustion of filming, the editing and the exhaustion of editing, and finally have the ability to post consistently. Now, I've delivered this service to coaches, consultants, real estate agents, fitness professionals, professional service owners, and founders with personal brands. And my mentees that are also building this business have sold to so many different niches as well. Any business that needs to be on social media will value from this technology. Now, the second use case is paid ad creatives. What it is simply creating 40 to 100 to 200 ad creatives per month across Meta, TikTok, YouTube, X, wherever you're running paid ads that require creative refresh. Now, why does this matter? If you're running ads, you know this, but especially with Andromeda, Meta's new ad algorithm, the number one thing killing paid ad scale in 2026 is ad fatigue. And so fresh creatives is the only thing that unlocks that. Now, look, you can't film 40 to 100 ads a month yourself, and videographers are expensive and take time. So avatars solve speed and cost simultaneously while being able to test out different things like hooks, locations, formats, styles, without having to constantly get on camera. Now, this is for D2C brands, e-commerce, SaaS, info products, literally any business that is spending money on ads, but especially businesses spending at least 5K per month or more on ads. Now, the final use case is courses and internal training. And all you're doing is pretty much building entire courses from scratch in weeks rather than months. Rather than going to a studio and recording hours and hours of content, something messes up and you have to go back to the studio and re-record, you can simply use an AI avatar, create it once, and record infinite amounts of content and scale forever. Now, this is important because most coaches, consultants, and educators never end up launching their course because the filming part is brutal. So not only does it allow you to launch quicker, but it allows you to improve upon your product and iterate consistently. Now, the problem that you're solving is having to avoid filming 40 hours of content that kills momentum, so nothing actually ends up getting produced. Now, this is for coaches, consultants, and agencies, even onboarding clients or onboarding new team members internally, because you can create these internal trainings or course videos very quickly without having to deal with all the nonsense of getting the studio set up, getting the videos ready, getting the videos edited. If something messes up, going back and forth. You can quickly pump out courses and internal training without having to do all of this nonsense. Now, let me show you real proof of my clients that this actually works. Now, look, I've personally generated 2.7 million in client sales with 70,000 high ticket, low ticket conversions and generated over 1 million followers across my accounts. These are some of my clients. Some of my personal results, you can pause it if you want. I don't want to waste much time. So this is John. He was working with an agency that made him manually record content. We pretty much came in, replaced it, and 30 days working with us versus with them, we outperformed the previous agency by 13x, which means it doesn't matter if you're using AI avatars or not. It's the actual content and topics that matter. This is another client, Eric, and he just wasn't able to post content consistently. So what we did is we started creating content like this podcast style videos and posted for him consistently, pretty much let him double his revenue in 60 days of working together. And this is my favorite client, Frank. We pretty much generated an entire offer from scratch, right? We built an entire 45 video course using his AI avatar, came up with the entire offer, funnel, and marketing, and then generated 21.5 million impressions for him within 30 days of launching this offer, which generated $21,000 in the first 24 hours. This is purely organic content and AI avatars. Now, look, I don't say all this to show off. I just want to prove to you with numbers that this is a real technology that has a real impact on businesses. Now, how do you build your avatar? Let me break it down, and then I'll actually screen share and show you the entire process. First, what you want to do is record yourself. Yes, you need to record yourself once. This is going to take 2 hours to set up to not have to record for the next 1,000 hours. I think it's a pretty good trade-off, and if you do too, then pay attention. You want 2 to 5 minutes of raw footage in multiple outfits, backgrounds, and angles, right? You can do one like this where you're facing to the side. You can do one looking at a camera. You can do one standing up, sitting down. You can do one with different outfits and clothes. It's really up to you. Make this raw and unedited, right? This is the only time that you need to be on camera. Some of the biggest tips I'll give you is make sure you look at the camera. Don't look at off to the side, left and right, or that's going to show up in the actual footage, right? Don't make any erratic gestures that might show up in weird places when it's uploaded and generated in the AI avatar. Use natural movement, right? Don't be super stiff or the avatar is going to look stiff and robotic. So have natural movements, flow your hands, but keep them below your shoulder level, right? So what you want to do is then take each of these individual 2 to 5 minute videos. You can even get away with 1 minute video raw footage. Upload each of these individual looks into HeyGen, right? Now, the goal behind using this tool called HeyGen is to make an AI video clone. You're going to clone yourself and your video presence so it matches your exact facial expressions, mannerisms, movements, outfits, and so on. But that is not enough to get a very realistic clone. What you need to do is step 3, clone your voice in ElevenLabs. ElevenLabs is an amazing tool. What you're going to need to do is record around 45 to 60 minutes of clean audio, right? You don't need to be on camera for this. You can just record into any mic or even your phone. Just make sure you process the audio, make sure it's a bit clean. There's no background noise or anything. The main thing that I would say here is to match the tone to your use case, right? Avoid extreme narration or robotic delivery. If you want to do a conversational style of content, then make sure your clone is conversational the entire 1 hour that you're speaking. If you want to create a course video for a professional audience and you do want to narrate, make sure that you're narrating for all 60 minutes. These tools are very good at mimicking the footage that you give it. So make sure that the footage that you're giving it matches the output that you're looking for. Now, step 4 is to combine in HeyGen. You want to take your ElevenLabs voice clone, combine it into HeyGen, and then link the voice, write the script, and then generate the video. The final step is to start creating the content. You can use tools like Claude to generate scripts and content for your social media, ads, or course content. HeyGen will render the video. You can edit it or hand it off to an editor to polish the final video, and then post it and publish it wherever your audience lives, and repeat that weekly. Now, let me show you this exact process live. All right, so now we're in the HeyGen platform. I'm not going to navigate the entire platform because the HeyGen YouTube account has incredible tutorials. I would suggest you just go through there and get familiar with that. What you want to do is go to this place called Avatar. Next, go to this Avatar button and then just click New Avatar, right? So you'll have Create Avatar here. You can clone a real person or create a virtual image. So you can go here, and then what you'll have to do is you can either record via webcam, right? Or you can record via your phone, or at the top right, you can just upload footage. I prefer just recording on a camera or a iPhone and then uploading the footage properly. What I'll do here is now upload this footage. So I can just name this Harsha Tamburini, create avatar. Now it'll say your avatar is ready to use. You can just use the voice footage, but like I said, we're going to go on ElevenLabs. So you can X this out. You'll have this new look. It'll say needs verification, right? So what you'll need to do is go here, verify identity, and then just record a quick video reading the script that shows up here, and then just hit submit. Now I already have an avatar set up, so I'm going to skip that part, but just go ahead and do that and you'll be good to go, and this won't show up. The next step is going to ElevenLabs. So this is the ElevenLabs platform. You want to go here and then click voices, click create voice, and then use the professional voice clone. And a quick note is that you want to get the base level subscription for both HeyGen and ElevenLabs. For ElevenLabs especially, you'll need the creator tier to get access to this professional voice clone. So now you'll be able to create your professional voice clone. Click create new clone here. Now I just like to name my voice, usually my name, PVC, and then this is like my 4th version, so V4, right? This is how I name it for my clients as well, just so it's clear. You would want to do language processing in English, or if you use a different language, go ahead with that. Description, that's up to you. It doesn't really do much. Accent, I definitely like to include these labels, so I'll do American, and then gender, and then age, young, perfect. And then here you'll go in and upload samples. You can also just record yourself directly within the ElevenLabs platform if you wish. So now you can see I just uploaded my footage and it's gonna be loading. And you can see here, right, good footage, 30 minutes worth, better 1 hour, and then the best is 2 hours. This, I believe, is about an hour worth of footage that I uploaded just because I'm testing and experimenting my voice clones a lot, so I don't go super crazy with my recording. So now you can see it's good to go, 51 minutes provided. Now I can go here to audio settings, and then you can just click background noise removal if you want, right? Super easy place without having to go to different tools. Just check this box and then hit save selection. Now I already processed my audio and cleaned it up, so I don't need to do that. Now you just go to the bottom right, hit next, and it'll ask you to verify your voice. So when you're ready, you just request mic permissions, click start recording, and then just read whatever text is on screen. True sportsmanship shines when we play with fairness and grace. Okay, and it's good to go. So now what you can do is go finish and return to dashboard. And now you're good to go. There's a final piece that you need to quickly do that people overlook. So go to My Voices again, click this voice with this information icon, and then it says models available for fine tuning. Just click to start fine tuning. And then you'll see here model training started, and you'll be good to go in a few hours. You'll receive an email that your voice is trained and ready to go. Now, the final step is connecting ElevenLabs to HeyGen. So what you want to do is go down to here and then go to the developer section, go to API keys, click create key, and then name it something like HeyGen key. Right? You can see that it's on restrict key right now. Turn that off. You can set a monthly limit if you'd like, right? Especially if you're delegating this to someone. And then just hit create key. Now you'll see this API key, copy it to clipboard. And now you want to go back to HeyGen and you'll see this is my looks. I have a bunch of looks. Obviously I'm testing looks all day long. There's probably 50 more that I've deleted that were on here. But what you want to do now is go here to AI Studio. Now go to voice on the right and then click switch. Here you'll see import from third party. You'll see I've already imported mine. But let's say I go back and it's from scratch. This is the page that shows up. So you'll see service provider, and then you just copy paste your API key here. Hit confirm, and you want to go down and make sure that you track the right one, right? So that's why you want to label it properly. You'll also see it says professional, right? So go here and then turn this one on. Anything else you have, you can turn on as well. And then go back, and then under my voices, you'll see it hanging out. There we go. So now you can do here and then just add to Harsha Tamburini's voices and you'll be good to go. Now, if you want to generate any videos, it's super simple. You'll pretty much go here, pick the look that you want to use, right? Let's say I want to use this one, select that. So make sure you're using the right voice. You can adjust the speed, volume, and then some of these knobs I like to play around with until I get an accurate output. On the left-hand side, you can upload whatever script you want. And when you're ready to generate the video, you go to the top right, hit generate, make sure all of your settings are to your desired choice, and then hit submit. You can create infinite content on demand without having to constantly show up on camera and build a proper social presence or create content for your backend. Now, AI avatars are great, but the highest leverage move is to delegate your presence. Look, you delegate editing to editors, you delegate filming to videographers, but now you can delegate your presence itself. And so I wouldn't make this video if I didn't have something to offer you. And so there's really two paths from here depending on what situation you're in. First path is for a business owner. If you want this done for you, we will build your entire avatar from scratch by researching the best looks and formats for your brand, hiring a videographer to come out, shoot you, and record all of the raw footage required to build these avatars so you don't need to record ever again after that point. And then we build your social funnel from complete scratch, right? We not only create the content end of it, but we also build the funnel that generates leads and sales for you. On top of that, every single week, we do research, ideation, scripting, generate the footage of the AI avatar, edit the video, and post it on your behalf. All you need to do is just approve the scripts, and content ships every single week. So if that sounds valuable to you, just book a strategy call with me in one of the links in my description. It says want to work with my agency. Just click that, schedule a call, and we'll see if it's a good fit. And if you're not a business owner, but an aspiring operator that wants to build this for yourself and make money with AI avatars, I actually have something for you as well. I have a one-on-one mentorship where you can work directly with me across 12 weeks through one-on-one calls where we build out your roadmap and then execute it week over week. You get access to my personal phone number, my live agency systems and templates, and all of the done for you templates, scripts, contracts, and SOPs that you need to actually build a sustainable business. My promise to you is simple. I'm going to help you hit 10K per month within 90 days of working together, or we're going to keep working together until you hit it at no additional cost. If that sounds valuable to you, click the first link in the description to apply for my mentorship. And if you're a good fit, we'll hop on a call to talk through next steps. If you made it this far, I hope this video was valuable to you. And if it was, please make sure to like this video, subscribe, and comment what you want to see next so I can make content that's actually valuable for you. And as always, take care.